So unless you're a celebrity or have, a million followers, it's going to be really, really difficult to work with global brands and get paid for it. It's just something that you have to be really strategic about. I don't have a million followers. People have said, how have you managed to do that? How did you get to do this? And I think it's really down to how I've managed to pitch myself and position myself. So I'm going to share some of those secrets with you today. So you have to really approach brands that you genuinely use every day or that fit into your daily life and can have a normal conversation about how you use their products or services. There are a ton of people, when it comes to traveling, there are so many people that will do this for free and create content for free. And hotels, it makes sense for them to want to get content for free to people that, will have a free stay or this and that. You're competing with a lot of people, so you really have to stand out and be strategic about how you approach them. So let's get into the next part. Okay, there are two ways to pitch to someone. That's pitching to someone that you don't know, which is a cold pitch, and then pitching to someone that you do know or you have a connection or a mutual connection in some way. So that's a warm pitch. A warm pitch is a lot easier than doing a cold pitch, and that comes from relationships. So it's really, really important to develop relationships, connections, connect with people that are like-minded, that are in your niche, that really inspire you. I'm really lucky to have built a great online community with other content creators, other female filmmakers, drone pilots. I'm part of the Women Who Drone. They came to the Cayman Islands and I had coffee with them. And through that connection, I was able to actually get a paid collaboration with DJI, and that's gone on to multiple projects that I've done with them now. Now, if you're living in a small town, then you'll probably have connections with big brands that you never even knew you had. There may be someone at the liquor store that works there that knows someone at Coca-Cola, at a bigger brand, and you can reach out to them and say, oh, do you have a contact for a marketing person at Coca-Cola? And that helps the process because then you have a name, you have someone that you can actually reach out to, and you have a mutual connection. So the trust is already there. Okay, so that brings me to having a website and getting yourself ready for a brand to see you and know who you are within 60 seconds. It's really important for a brand to see your work and your website and really know who you are quickly because they get so many inquiries a day. You have to really stand out and you have to make it easy for them. You want to be there ready and in your email, which I'll talk about in just a second. You want to have a link to your website, a link to your reel or your portfolio or your case studies, and also a media kit and know your statistics. So you really have to be prepared before you start pitching to this brand. So for your website, I actually went through Squarespace for my website. It's really quite easy to use for someone who's never built a website before. Over the years, I've always used Squarespace. I've tried WordPress a couple of times. I know that's really quite popular as well, but Squarespace is the one that really works for me. It's a little bit easier on the back end, and you can go in and see your analytics directly from there as well. Okay, so the email. I have an email pitch up here on the screen right now, so I'm actually going to make that available in the link in the description, then you can actually download it completely free. So the first thing you should really do is find a name, because it's harder for someone to ignore your email if you're addressing them directly. If you get an info@email, it's easy for that to just get lost and for no one to ever respond. You can Google them or find them on LinkedIn or even DM the marketing manager or social media manager and ask for a name or ask for a personal email for the marketing person. There's no harm in trying to really get that personal contact and send the email directly to them. No one wants to read a long email that waffles on about how great you are or what you've done. So it's nice to have a short, sharp, snappy email that follows a particular formula like this one here on the screen. I think it's also a really good idea to offer ideas. Ideas are really hard to come by. So you have to really think like a marketing agency and say, you know, it would be really good to do a campaign like this, or do a video like this, or a social media campaign where we showcase the product in this way. You should really keep it short and concise, to the point. So start by introducing yourself, tell them about the brand, why you love it, how long you've been using it. You can even get into specifics, but kind of keep it to one sentence so it's not too long. Then talk about your audience and combine your numbers. So if you have 5,000 on Facebook and 5,000 on Instagram, 5,000 on YouTube, so combine it and say I have an audience of 15,000 followers across my social media platforms. Go into details about your demographic. Then linking to your social channels is really important. You can actually do that within the email, so just attach the link. Rejection, you will get it. So many famous people get it, which always makes me feel better, because Oprah got rejected, J.K. Rowling got rejected, Michael Jordan, all these people that have been told no over and over and over again. And I've been told no over again. People have ignored me, they don't get back to me, but I give myself 10 minutes to get down about it, and then I'm back on it. So have a look on my website at the pitch template that you can just download completely free. And I mentioned in the last episode about my creators course, which you can sign up for to be on the wait list on my website as well. So just enter your email. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video and to my channel. You can get in contact with me here or on my Instagram. I'll leave all the links below as well. And I will see you next Sunday.